I hope you are doing well. This is Rich Laster with GrowExpand.com, and I'm enjoying a cigar, but I'm going to sit this down for a second um, so we can really dig into the heart of the matter. This is a Pig by Definition Cigars. It's an amazing cigar. Um, when when you were in high school, when you were a kid, when you were young, you there was the cool kid, there was the tough kid, you know, transcend youth. There's always been uh, this, in especially amongst men, this machismo, this belief that it's important to seem strong, to seem tough, to not appear to be a punk, as if anybody gets to define that. Um, Courage is about not running away when threatened, when challenged, when called to stand up for what you say you're all about, when called to stand up for what you believe in. But I want to talk about the difference between being strong and being tough. So we're going to do that right now, live right here on YouTube, um, growexpand.com YouTube channel. Um, any comments, any questions while we're live, drop them in the comments. Okay, so we're talking about strength versus toughness, right? Toughness, by definition, is the opposite of what? Being a punk. Toughness speaks to machismo. Toughness speaks to um, the strength of presence, which I guess serves a purpose. But toughness finds its root in ego. Toughness is often a reaction to the fear of not being underestimated, not being taken advantage of, not experiencing a past hurt again. Toughness has no true foundation, right? When truly challenged, toughness, you know, can only resort to what? Violence, reaction. Is that getting you anywhere? Strength. Strength, just the word, strength has a lot of heart, right? It's a lot of meat to strength. Are you strong enough to stay focused when everyone else is spending 3 hours a day on social media talking about what they had for lunch? Are you strong enough to wake up early, work late? Are you strong enough to, when it is unpopular, stand firm on what you believe? An example I'm going to use is a bit racy, and that's okay. Um, but the best example of standing on what you believe, I'm going to use racists. In the northern part of the United States, racism is often passive, it's often political, it's often cloaked in a smile. In the South, it's in your face. It's what they believe. They believe that one race is better than another. It's not a matter of whether I agree with it or not, which I don't. I think there is one race and it's the human race. I think that that divides us, anything that divides us makes us weaker as a human race. But the ability to say you believe something and stand on it, it's major. Another great example is love, where relationships are concerned. Um, some people believe that you should not date outside of your community. You should not date outside of your race. Some people believe you love whoever you love. What do you believe? If your beliefs change with the politics of the day, that's called being wishy-washy, isn't it? It's called being flaky. You you've fallen for the new social norms of not standing for anything, not exercising any form of strength. I'm willing to wager if that is true, your goals are further away than they should be right now. You're easily pulled into the distractions of the news and the media. You are emotionally pressed by all of the many distractions coming at you a mile a minute these days. I want you, and this is none of my business, but I care. I want you to develop strength. I want you to make a list of the things that you desire, your goals, your aspirations. I want you to write them down. Write an arrow after you write each one. What are the steps you have to take to make it happen? And then next to those steps, how much time every day, Saturdays and Sundays included, how much time every day do you need to dedicate in order for that goal to become a reality, for that aspiration, that dream? That exercise alone will show you the strength you require for your goals to become reality. You will do the work or you won't. But when you catch yourself drifting, as Napoleon Hill would put it, when you catch yourself drifting, when you catch yourself hanging out when you should be working on your list, when you catch yourself drinking, partying, um, that list, which I suggest keeping in your pocket, your wallet, your purse, on your phone, PDF it if you have to. Write it on paper, take a picture, and save it as your wallpaper on your phone or your device. Keep it front and center. being tough isn't enough. I want to see you develop the strength that you need to become that woman or that man that you dreamt of being when you were little. I want you to be strong enough to say fuck you to all the doubters, to everyone who has ever told you you couldn't do it. And you don't need to pick up the phone and call them and say it. You need to achieve those goals and just smile, knowing that the people that said you couldn't do it likely have never done much at all. The best exercise to develop strength is the pursuit of goals. It will be challenging. There will be tough days. God knows there will be tough days. Things will not be easy. It will not be as simple as you think or as it sounds. And that is the mountain you have to climb. That is where the strength will come from to become the person that can and will accomplish everything that's been burning inside of you all these years. Go. Get busy. I'm Rich Laster with GrowExpand.com, and you know I love you. I want you to win. I want you to succeed. I want you to grow and expand, not just in your business, but in your personal life, in your thinking, in your being, in your doing. Thanks for tuning in, and now a word from our sponsor.